I'm in the wrong spot. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just another round of the Blitz World Series. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the championship. All right. I'm hyped up. You guys are hyped up. Everyone's hyped. Everyone's hyped up. We got BR, the man himself, in yellow in the bottom right. He's just a Rhino War kind of guy. Tried and true Soviet. He won his way through a few divisions last month. I think he ended up losing in D2 last month. Maybe, is that right? Or did he lose in D1? I can't remember. BR's definitely proven himself. Great Blitz player. We got Snark up in red in the top left. Almo thinking that Snark's about to go beast mode. We will see. He's got a couple GIs taking his neighbors' huts. I like that. Fortifying those huts across the map against Soviet players is a great idea. Get some early chip damage. Yeah, so we'll see. Snark, both players have definitely been playing some good Blitz today. Snark looking super tough. He's brought a really, really good allied look. He's brought, well, his allied look that was good was a turtle look. When he stretches out his allied, didn't work out so well. So we'll see. But Snark definitely used that kind of pro allied meta where you kind of go in the corner and build 1,000 eagles, and that looked really tough. But he's also diversified a little bit. He did some good damage with BFs. Tirajan with the good luck. Great. Yes, this is best of 5. Championship game here is best of 5. Best of 5. So BR now out with the Rhino. Is going to try to take a little push here on the right side. Legend with the sub. Legends? A resub? Legend, my guy. Thanks for the sub, buddy. You got a plan to beat Kian's allied yet? Legend Sov, Kian allied. Legend, you got a plan yet? What's the plan? Tell me the plan. Alright, so you see Snark making good use of his infantry to defend himself from the Soviet pressure. So it's possible that Snark is going to try to bring kind of a conservative, maybe slight turtle, but he's just building himself out a little bit to try to take a bit more real estate, which is a good idea. If you get too tight, like we've talked about, your oils can start becoming a big liability, pretty nasty targets, big chain reactions. So I actually really like this build from Snark. He's keeping himself contained. He's and this is kind of interesting here. He's gone from 2 entrances to his base to really just 1 entrance to defend here, which is kind of nice. This is actually pretty good use of the map, I think. Pretty good defensive position. Snipers out to thin out those conscripts. It's a lot of rhinos, though. Great pillbox. Good pillbox. Using the eagles to try to damage the rhinos. Oh, but too many. The paradrop's a little too late. The grizzlies are a little too weak. The pillboxes are just not going to be enough. BR's rhinos, man. BR's rhinos are nasty business. And so Snark bringing the infantry down to try to slow him down. No plan, key and easy. This Legend, you're not gonna like the YouTube video that's going up, man. The thumbnail's hilarious. That series when you got 3-0'd. In the description, I'm like, this thumbnail is a joke. Legend's my friend. I'm just making stuff that people will click on because I'm trying to become famous. All right, the sniper's out to counter the Desos. I love the infantry, how slow they are to move. Like, oh no, he's attacking from over here. Let's go. Infantry over. That's a lot of infantry, though, and he is doing a good job of thinning out those Desos. This, honestly, Snark's doing a good job making him work for it here. I'm not really sure how viable this defense is. He's got no war factory, but the snipers with the GIs behind. Oh, that Deso gets down. The snipers were on the move. Oh, no timer map. No timer map. That's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. Okay, Rhino is going to hit this MCV, and the Deso's still doing work. So Snark just not really able to micro... Not able to micro the snipers enough to counter the Des. I mean, Snark's been so far behind for so long, it's kind of hard to say. But anyway, BROP. It's the only thing we know for sure. Okay, all right. First point going to BR. So, what do you do as a player like Snark here? I mean, what is the play? It's really hard to say. It's tough. I don't know. I really don't know. um, Legend and Kian, let's get you guys back in here right after this. We'll get some money on it. I'll get some money on it. We'll get it going. Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Warm us up. Show us what this map's all about. Show us how the top dogs do it. Everyone cheer if you want. You guys want to see Kian and Legend?
Are you ready for a war?
Yeah. Oh, is that the sniper? He takes his hat off? That's kind of cool. Love that. Legend, what do you mean you're in a tournament? How are you in a tournament? You're here hanging out with us, buddy. All right, guys, point number 2 here. It is best of 5 in this championship round. The winner taking home $30 and earning their way into Division 1. Quick reminder, guys, that we do have the 2v2 tournament tomorrow. Anyone can play. We're going to be matching up teams to make them fair, splitting up divisions and stuff. If you want to join the 2v2, hit me up on Discord. The 2v2 tomorrow is going to be a banger. Hopefully we get about 16 teams of 2 people. Hopefully we have the turnout that I'm anticipating. Should be pretty fun. It's going to be on this map. We're giving out $100 in prizes tomorrow for the 2v2 tournament, so stay tuned for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, I apologize. That has already happened. One more reason to join us on Twitch. Link in description. All right. BR in the bottom right. Snark stays allied in the top left. Kian, you're playing in the tournament. Kian, not only is Kian playing in the tournament, he's then going to play Woody after the tournament. Come on, Kian. Don't make me beg you. Kian does this. He wants me to beg him. I'll beg you. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll beg you. But Kian, what I really think would be fun is if you and Legend played right now. Took a break. You just played yesterday. All right, I'm having too much fun talking to Kian and Legend. Let's get in here. There's a little lull in the beginning of the game. You know, there's no reason not to pick on Kian and Legend. All right. So, I mean, I think the most difficult thing is when you play a really top level player, it's frustrating because they beat you by air, and then you're like, oh, air's OP. And then the next game they beat you by the water, and you're like, oh, water's OP. And they beat you with infantry, you're like, infantry's OP. And they just keep mixing and matching, and they come at you from all sides, and that's very frustrating. But the really frustrating thing is when you're playing an opponent, and you know exactly what they're going to do, and they do it over and over, and you can't find a way to counter it. Those are the games that really grind your gears as a player, especially a player like Snark, because he's a calculated player. He's a decision maker. He's the kind of guy who, these games are an equation. If player does X, you do Y. And in this case, BR, he's bringing the rhinos. It's as simple as that. He's going to bring a ton of rhinos. What are you going to do? And again, we see Snark going to try to go with the infantry to defend himself. It's a good move. Snipers out to counter the Desos, spam the pillboxes. But the question is, when does Snark, how can Snark resist long enough to get the Mirages out? He needs to get the Mirages out. So Snark sends one Grizzly down to grab some crates. Snark could use the financial boost. Snark's going to get all the crates, it looks like. He is resisting on the tops. He's falling behind on the Tark's top side, though. He is falling behind. It's a lot of rhinos. Gonna lose the MCV. This is just a lot of rhinos, man. A lot of rhinos, a lot of rhinos. Oh, the paradrop on the bottom right's doing work. Is it gonna get the MCV? Oh my god. Oh my god. He gets the MCV, but it doesn't matter. BR still has 3. Oh my god. Wait. Snark's gonna push. Oh my god. Okay, but Snark doesn't have that many buildings left, so if BR is smart, BR can go for a base trade here. Sells the War Factory. Oh my god. Let's go, boys. All right. Oh my god, that elite GGI. Oh my god, the elite. 2 elite GGIs. Okay, okay. He needs to be so methodical here. Outranges the sentry gun. BR's still on 2 War Factories, though. Oh my god, how many elite GGIs does it take to get a sentry gun? Okay, sells. Why is he selling his buildings? Oh my god. He should just keep the build. Well, Snark can't pull back. There's no retreat. You don't have a barracks. You don't have anything to do. There's no retreat, man. You got to send it. You got to push. You got to push right now. He's still building tanks. Oh my god, the dogs. The dogs are going to counter. This is hilarious. It doesn't... I don't think there's any way for Snark to do this. Yeah, he has a barracks and a war factory. So after all that, he sells a barracks and a war factory. All right, so he's going to try to sneak this elite GI on the right side. It's just way too many dogs. Oh, and the dogs overwhelm him. The dogs overwhelm him. Pretty funny, though. Heads up to Snark for hitting that paradrop on the backside. No, Seal didn't play, Java. Seal was missing in action. Good doggos. All right, so Snark's going to go Soviet. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you do against BR? BR's Rhinos. It's hard. I mean, if you're just a better player, like BR's not the best player. Like if you're a better Rhino player, you can out-tank him. And you can beat him. But if you're not a better Soviet player, I just don't know. I'm not really sure. But a player like Snark, like we talked about, he's a problem solver, so he'll try to he'll bring something here. Maybe he just trusts his tank power. We'll see. BR OP. BR is OP. Who knows? Seal maybe could have taken him down, but Seal abandoned us when we needed him most. No Seal today. Let's see, Legend and Kian are showmen, man. They care about us. See, they're doing this right now. They're talking smack in the chat. That's how they hype up their match. They're obviously going to play right now, or they wouldn't be doing this. So Snark's going to bring drones out here. Or is that... Oh, no. Oh, both players have a drone out. Drones out, Rhinos out. Very similar builds here. Calm before the storm. Kian, are you going to take that, man? Come on. Come on, Kian. Okay, so after today, you're going to go BRB. That's fair. So you'll play right now, and then you'll go BRB till the tournament at the end of the month. I like that. That's a good idea. I'll be dead by then. Both players dancing around here, you know, or even matchup like this, it's pretty difficult. You know, the sentry gun advantage early on just gives a massive defensive advantage, and you don't want to string yourself out too early. If you throw your tanks out early, if you lose the first engagement in Soviet, you can spend the rest of the game trying to catch up, and it makes it very, very difficult to win. But, you know, you could start poking and prodding and bait some sentry guns, try to throw their economy off a little bit. We're going to see the first round of crates coming out here in about 15 seconds. Be interesting to see. That drone's not going to be able to get in. Now conscripts coming on the left side. Crates coming. Snark, yeah. So I literally had these players mixed up the whole time. I don't know if I said it. I don't know if you guys know that, but I was looking at them completely opposite. Anyway, it doesn't matter because they're all doing the exact same thing. So crates are out now. Yeah, it could definitely make a difference at this point. Wait, why does BR have so much money? 2-4. BR on 7. BR has so much money. So Snark bringing the conscripts on the left side. I love that forward barracks. And this is what I love from Snark. He's going to mix it up. He's going to get creative. He's not going to play your game. And I love this barracks. I love these conscripts. I love everything about it. Now, will it work? I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. But I love it. I love it. Oh my god. 2 elite conscripts. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so now Rhino's on the right side. So now Snark, yep, Rhino's on the right side now. Rhino's on the right side, so he pulls his primary army out of position. Send another wave of conscripts to throw him off. He's still got conscripts up here. Go for that power. Go for the MCV. Snipes a war factory. Now Snark's going to pull out. Snark looking nice right now. Love this. Love this. Very diverse look. BR does not have a radar, so there's no deso. You see Snark using that... what button is it that spreads out the units? I forget. But I love that. I see him spreading out his units so they're harder to run over. It's heads up. Top level move. These elite conscripts going off right now. thinning out those rhinos. And with that, with the rhinos on the left side distracted, some of them thinned out by conscripts for whatever reason, Snark has a big tank advantage here, and Snark rolling through. Snark putting on a show. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I love it. I love it. It's so fun, obviously, in the championship here to see people putting on a show, giving us a good match. That's great. And Snark beats BR in Rhino Wars thanks to that clever conscript split on the left side. I mean, what can you say? That's what that's what this game's all about. You know, you think it's black and white, you think it's this and that, but then there's always a few different things you can do. Throws people off and it can win you games. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The sheriff in the house.
I'm so excited if you're here I could get frostbite.
Java with the cheer. Good time to cheer, man. That was a good game. They're putting on a show. Minka, yeah, mentally gave him the lucky unicorn. You can actually do that. You can mentally give someone a lucky unicorn, even without channel points. Countering a terror drone. I guess you just eat it and destroy the tank in most cases. You can run away from them. I mean, there's tricks. You can avoid. You run away from them. But a lot of cases, they're hard to counter. Kian, buddy. It's weird because, like, I know Kian wants to play and hang out with us, but for some reason he thinks he can't. And I just don't understand it. Because we want to hang out with you, Kian, buddy. Drone coming in, drone coming in. So you see that, like, that, you know, driving away, obviously rhinos can drive and shoot. But then it gets trickier. Some land types you move slower over, like ore, you move slower. So if you're on an ore patch, it's really easy to get droned. You got to kind of keep yourself in the open field and move away. Rancid, we're going to call him Ran. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. And again, we see this lull before the storm. Both players beefing themselves up, getting on the back ends. Keep an eye on the macros here. Keep an eye on the back orders. The back end stuff, the finances, the build order. Map control, where they're building, how they're building. BR being a bit more conservative this game. You see him kind of keeping his base a little bit tighter. Snark, I feel like Snark's got the momentum. He's coming at it right at him here. So you got the conscripts. You'll see a bunker coming here in a second. Another barracks and a super forward bunker. Oh my god, I love this. I love this from Snark. Desolator out though, and that Desolator is going to get down. And so with that bunker, another bunker should be coming here. So now another bunker. So another bunker, and BR is going to look for something to do on the backside, and that MCV is looking nice and juicy on the top left. Snark needs to be watching his backside. If he can keep the pressure on with the base walk, then he can use his army to defend. He sees it coming. He's going to get over there in time. Nice. Pretty even on tanks right now. So Snark just wants to, if Snark can keep pressure on with the base walk, you know, distract the tanks. Crates are out now. Both players get 2. All right, Kian, no worries, buddy. No worries. We'll see you in the tournament later this month. So now the Tesla coil, that is the counter. That is the counter for the bunkers. It does outrange them. And so just like that, those bunkers go from being meaningful to being meaningless. Desolator's down, Tesla coil. So that right side, kind of the DMZ zone now. It's going to be hard for to kind of push through over there, especially with the barracks. But Snark, but ultimately that did do its job over there. It took the Tesla coil. It took some distraction. It focused BR, you know, mixed things up a little bit. So a good push from Snark. I like the idea there. I'm sure people on YouTube will be upset that I'm like cheering for Snark too much, but you guys know me, right? We're looking for game number 5. We're looking for the barn burners. It's as simple as that. We want a banger of a match. It's easy, man. We're simple around here. Always cheering for the underdog. All right, so Snark's got some nice fodder. He's got the rhinos. Snark's got a... Ooh, Snark is bottoming out now on 5 war factories. And it's really a testament to how much more difficult it is once you're in there, in the blitz pit, sweating for your life. Because, you know, Snark's up here in the booth, and he's He's like, oh, he's like that, you know, very calculated. Like, oh, that's too many war factories. That won't work. Like, he knows all these things. But then once you're in there, getting attacked from both sides, dealing with a top-level player like BR, much easier said than done to keep an eye on the backside, keep an eye on your finances. And Snark is significantly bottoming out. I'm not sure what the miscalculation is because he has not lost an oil. So I don't know what he's doing. He just has way too many war factories right now. Way too many war factories. Yeah, where is Smary? I haven't seen Smary in a while. Okay, so Snark accidentally bringing a split there. So Snark is falling behind on this right side of the Tesla coils. Snark's tanks are all over the place right now. Snark has a huge tank advantage. Snark has a huge tank advantage right now, doesn't he? And with the fodder, I think Snark has a big advantage right now. He just needs to be careful with these Desos. I'd like to see a couple of drones. Maybe try to counter that Deso. You hate to push into that much radiation. That Deso is really scary. Oh, God. Oh, God. In on a lot of radiation here. Ooh, that higher ground was nice for Snark. I would have liked to have seen him double back there. I would have loved to have seen Snark double back on that cliff and do some more work there. So Snark doesn't feel like he needs to push here. He's seen BR play enough today. BR does not transition into late game tech very often. He's not his strong suit. So Snark's going to sit back. He's got the battle lab. He's going to use these tanks defensively and try to win this game with Kirov's Iron Curtain. Kirov now from the left. Kirov now from the right. I think we saw Bike Rush do that earlier today. Sick move. Double Kirov from both sides of the map. Love that. Iron Curtain out now. Snark's comfortable. Yeah, Snark doesn't feel a need to push. He doesn't want to push his tanks in and get into any blunder situations. We've seen BR do a good job with his Desolators. The confetti, was that the Kirov confetti? Whenever there's Kirovs, we have to blow confetti. New rule. A lot of flak in there. Kirov doing some... it doesn't get too much done. But he does have one on the right side that's uncontested. Could get some damage done over there. The Flax race over there is an elite in that group. And in BR, you see BR, he has no concern about getting tech. He will never go tech. And now I'd love to see Snark take the water. That's the big thing right now for Snark. He has the map control. He has the tank advantage. Maybe it's not enough tanks to push through. You know what I mean? That's a little scary. But right now, he has enough tanks to take map control. And in that case, I think so. I think Snark does have this. It's a lot of tanks, though. But yeah, so now we see Snark take Navy. Now we'll see the Dreadnoughts come out. And BR feels like the clock is ticking with the Iron Curtain coming. So BR has to try to make a push here. That MCV is very vulnerable. Force shields the MCV, so you see Snark was kind of baiting him for it. And now Snark on his own radiation doesn't care, pushes in. Snark, I think, doing more damage to himself than his opponent right now on that radiation. Doesn't matter. Snark way ahead. But every single tank in that group is smoking heavily right now. Dreadnought's out now. I'd like to see Snark go down and protect that Dreadnought. That Dreadnought's the juicer. Could close out the game, but he does have an Iron Curtain coming as well. Ooh, Snark is low power, though, but he protected the MCV, so a nuclear reactor will be coming out. Hell of a game. Hell of a point right now from both players. So the Dreadnought, or the Deso countering that Dreadnought. Nice move. Nice counter. Snark's power is now back online, but that was a decent attack from BR. Snark should be... Haha, Snark flexing, man. Yeah, Snark should be fine. He eye sees the drones and cleans up all the... Goes for the flak. Goes for the flak so the Dreadnoughts can get in. Nice, nice, nice. That was a good move. So he does push on the top side. Oh no. Can Snark... Oh, Snark can... Oh, he loses the nuclear reactor. Okay, so guys, that is a massive tipping point right there. Snark is now low power. Snark is low power. He's low power. His Iron Curtain's offline. He has no MCV. The Dreadnoughts are out. He needs to protect these Dreadnoughts for sure. He's going to lose these Dreadnoughts. He still has the battle app, so he can build more. But Snark's Iron Curtain's not coming to save him. He's going to go in the back of his base and try to make something happen. But BR has protected his MCV. BR has countered the Dreadnoughts. Snark's now in the back of his base going for war factories. But now he's going to come in with this elite Rhino here doing work. And he's trying to use the Dreadnought to defend his base. That's never worked before, and it's not going to work today. The drone's out now, but Snark's not droning. He's too busy on his attack on the bottom side. Needs to get the drones in those tanks as soon as possible. Snark is losing everything right now. Snark still has the battle lab. Snark still has the battle lab, guys, which means the Dreadnoughts are still coming. These Dreadnoughts are huge. So he is able to defend himself on the backside. The Dreadnoughts are out. He's got to hit the Going for the barracks now. Oh my God, the Desolator's pushing in. Okay. The Dread's coming. How's the timer doing? Oh my God, we only have a minute left in this game. There's a lot of buildings left. I think this is going to come down to time. Oh my God, Snark has a Boris out. He's got to get this MCV down. He's going to try to run with the MCV now. Snark's got a few tanks in the bottom left. Going to snipe out that War Factory. Got to click buildings. You got to click them fast. There's only a few buildings left here. The radar goes. The MCV's the last building. Where's the last building? Wow. Oh my God. That's the whole reason I'm here. The whole reason I stream, the whole reason I make stupid thumbnails on YouTube, it's games like that. What an absolute banger. Let's just take a deep breath. Deep breath and just really cherish this beautiful moment we've got going on. Oh my God. Wait, what is going on? Why isn't that channel point cooling down? That channel point's only supposed to be used every like 2 hours or something. Oh my God. I gotta turn off that channel point reward. It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't do it in the championship. Sorry, the championship's gotta be perfect. Sorry, guys. Viewer rewards. Why are my channel points broken? Okay. All right. Okay, so game number 5 here. It is best of 5. We're switching over to no timer. No timer. Yeah, Snark was going beast mode so hard that it broke. Mega with the follow? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So the Dreadnought could reach the base, yeah. But he just kept running. The Dreadnought was doing work on the base. All right, game number 5. Game number 5. Tarek. Twitch names, man. People like don't even. They don't even try. You know. Tarek. Thanks for the follow, man. Regardless of what your name is, we appreciate follows around here. Snark's peeing real quick, guys. It is gonna be game number 5. Game number 5 here in the championship, guys. Snark and BR. We've had a beautiful tournament today. A lot of good games, and it all comes down to this. No timer. Game number 5. Let's go. Soviet versus Soviet. So BR did get up. Was BR up 2-0? BR was up 2-0. BR was up 2-0. Snark switched over to Soviet and has been banging out, bringing some really interesting looks. He won a point with a conscript rush, or like it was like a conscript split, forward barracks. It was beautiful. That last point, really, really interesting. You know, just really using everything at his disposal. We've talked about it before with BR last month. BR won a couple divisions, plays great blitz. He's a great traditional Soviet player. But we've talked about it before, and his weakness is the mid to late game. The mid to late game, he does fall behind because he's not a big tech player. You see no Iron Curtain, no attempt at using those other aspects. He's a Rhino and fodder kind of player. Rhino, fodder, and Desos, you know, ride or die for him. And it's been enough to get him very, very far. But like we've talked about before, guys, Snark's one of those players who studies his opponents. He's not playing the game, he's playing his opponent, and right now he's doing a great job at that. So game number 5, winner taking home $30. Moving on to Division 1, loser taking that long, sad walk home. Boris Kirov, IC Navy. That's right. Yeah, Snark was looking octopus status, to be fair, coming at him from all sides. Yeah, BR doesn't go tech. Digital in the house. Just in time, man. Just in time for the championship, buddy. Saluted first-time chat cheering for... Oh, yeah, the Fish. Fish, the barn burner. I totally forgot. This is a barn burner. You say, what's a barn burner? This is a barn burner. This match is a barn burner by definition. You go on Google... It says the D2 April tournament, Snark vs. BR. That's what a barn burner is. We're living it in real time. Whew. Okay. I'm hyped up, guys. I'm hyped up. All right. So again, we see this early lull with these guys. It's so funny. You know, both players respect each other so much. You know, they're not going to just drive in. They know the other player has a sentry gun ready. As I say that, BR drives right in and takes an oil. Does not get that oil, though. So Snark baits that oil a little bit, comes from behind, chases him out. And it looks like BR... So BR is ahead on tanks and ahead on money. And that is unfortunate. But Snark's economy is going to be catching up nicely here. He's on 5 oil, so Snark's going to be just fine in a second. BR has a slight advantage. Doesn't look like he's going to press it. You know, much more difficult when you're in there to realize if you have a slight edge or not. And as we've talked about, obviously massive defensive advantage in these early situations with sentry guns. So BR probably doesn't have enough to get too much done here. Decent tank lead here now. He's on 2. He's sustaining 2 war factories nicely. Both players not bringing too much fodder in. The comeback king. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right, Kambrucho. Snark down 2-0 in this championship, but he's a showman. He cares about us. He cares about you. He cares about me. He's putting on a show for us. Love it. Rave with the follow. So many new followers today. The army of skeletons. That symbolizes new followers. I don't know why. It was just the only cool thing I could find online. So BR is ahead right now. BR is quite a bit ahead. Hard to say why, but he is. And that's a lot of fodder, and that's a lot of tanks, and he's going to push in here. And he did clean out that Deso first. And Snark needs another Deso. Snark's got to get some Desos up here to try to slow things down. See if... Yeah, Snark. So now Snark will out with a forward Deso. Yeah, and Snark... okay, so BR on 5 War Factories, Snark on 3. This is going to continue to get worse for Snark, and that's the thing. When you win your points with kind of tricky stuff, it's hard because then if the tricky stuff doesn't work, you know, you're kind of out of luck. So now, as I'm talking about tricky stuff, we do see a demo truck on the left side. Love that. So he matches that demo truck pretty easily. Demo trucks are really expensive, guys, so that's why you don't see people try that more often. They're $1,000. Yeah, that's a good point. BR has enough to split. Yeah, I mean, and Snark steals his lighthouse. Snark just stole BR's lighthouse. There's a lighthouse for both players, but it's funnier to steal him. BR is now going to steal Snark's lighthouse back. Man, that lighthouse is going in many different directions today. So Snark, yeah, Snark's going to continue to fall behind. Oh my god. Snark is going to continue to fall behind on rhinos. It's so many rhinos right now. What do you do? I mean, the battle lab, trying to get weird, trying to get creative, it works, but maybe you start spamming bunkers, right? I mean, Snark's he's got 8K. He could put some bunker. Oh, he's gonna try to go in here and take a little hit. One thing you can do is try to convince your opponent that you're ahead, which is always nice. So now BR is gonna bring a split. It looks like, oh, those Desos could have got down and got some damage in. Ooh, they still will. Ooh, BR's get that. So that's always nice. If your opponent can blunder on radiation, that's a big way to tip the tides in a Rhino matchup like this. Nice use of the Desos from Snark. This is still looking pretty heavily in BR's favor. Snark's on 13K. So Snark has the money to make something happen right now, but it's a lot of rhinos, man. I'd love to see way more Desos from Snark. Just like an infinite amount of Desos would be nice. Spamming Sentry, and when you're on 12K and the storm's coming like this, you might as well be building on all 4 tabs, but a Sentry gun's like a paper wall at this point. There's a lot of rhinos. Iron Curtain comes out, the Yellow Storm comes through, and at the end of the day, Snark was able to get creative, gave us some good looks, but at the end of the day, BR's sheer rhino power. And you guys see it again. Look at that base. Look at Yellow's base. Didn't even build a radar. Didn't even build a radar, man. Nah, the lighthouses can't be destroyed. And hats off to BR, the champion. The champion of the D2 tournament. What a banger. Well played, though. Well played. Quick shout out to the sponsors, guys. The sponsors, all the people help making this possible around here. Snark and R-Fish came in big this month. R-Fish came in big next month, too. R-Fish, man, loves Blitz. Loves Blitz, man. Appreciate you, Fish, buddy. Rolls Royce, Doofus. Oh my God, it's Marsh, Mustafa, Dree Dash, MS372, Ibrahim, and CS Pro. Thanks for all the support, you guys. All of you guys who support the channel just by hanging out, being my buddy, spreading positive energy. Shout out to Berg, who made the map. Shout out to Snark, who helped refine the map a little bit. We've been rolling this